So, Bridgerton, we haven't had the chance to talk about season 2. Have you watched it? What did you think?
I haven't caught it.
No.
No, I haven't caught up on it.
What do you think when you see people saying, you know what, they still want Simon, you don't want to do it, which is fine, recast them?
I mean, they're free to do it. Shonda and I had a wonderful conversation at the end of season 1. We were quite happy with how we'd stuck the landing on that one. I'm still proud of how we stuck the landing on that one. I think I've had a lot of conversations on this junket of folks saying, you know, Simon was such a lovely gentleman and now you're playing this super bad character. How is it to transfer? I think we did so well on that redemptive arc, people forget that Simon was kind of horrific.
He was a D-bag.
He was the best example of a Regency fuckboy that any of us have come across. And because we brought that round full circle so well, because we stuck that landing, you're left with this great feeling. And I think that it's you really do have to be brave about ending stories like that.
Relationship, almost family, right? But also being very good spies.
You have shot some amazing movies from your career. What is it like working with your Russo brothers?
They're pretty great. I gotta tell you, they're so collaborative and really nice guys. They know how to write, they know how to direct. It's an easy job.
Now, last question before I let you go and enjoy the premiere. Without giving too much away, is there one scene in particular that was your favorite to shoot?
On the run with you, what would they be and why?
2 things on the run with me. What would they be and why? Pack a gun, but delicious if possible. Just to kind of stay on movie theme because you got to handle that stress somehow. And music.
Movie. Yeah, you are good as like an evil, not a nice man.
Yeah, I mean,
Was that always in you?
I mean, the joy is that it's not in me. I try to take all the things that I like about myself, everything that you got from those self-esteem classes as a kid, put it in a little box, tie up a bow, and then just hide it for the 2 months that you're making this movie. And just lean into all those dark corners that you're not allowed to go in life. And it's a delight. And I think that hopefully you plug into the relish the audience will have going there with you, and then unplugging again when they leave the theater so they can be nice again. You know what I mean?
Cállate. En este momento, no es que de este, ¿verdad?
Congratulations on The Gray Man. I got to see it last night. Edge of my seat. Very stressful. Like my adrenal gland. Like what is the gland that freaks out?
The adrenal gland.
That one. Yeah, we're still coming down. But I really enjoyed it. So first of all, let's kick it off with you, Regé. This was quite a departure from what we've seen so far of you, and it's exciting to see this evolution. How was it for you stepping into the role of the bad guy?
A hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah?
It's great. I mean, the biggest difference between villains and heroes, so far as you can kind of make that that easy judgment, is that villains just get to indulge themselves a lot more. There are no moral boundaries between Denny Carmichael and his goals, and so he gets to be a lot more creative. I think I've described him as extremely morally flexible.
Ooh, that's a euphemism if ever.
Which is it's something of a euphemism. It's the type of thing he would use, because I think he sees himself absolutely as a good guy. He's just a very, very by any means necessary type of good guy. You know what I mean? And that's a gift for an actor, because it means that you have so much open field to lean into. There is so much delicious deviousness that you can kind of start just kind of really giving way to. It's a nice holiday from Britishness.
Yes.
It's a holiday from being nice to folks. And just kind of doing all the things that you never want to do in real life, just throwing them out on screen, then going home and being a really nice human being.
Really nice. I just got back from London. Everyone was very nice, just very polite and kind. I very much enjoyed my time there. Not unlike Ohio, where I'm from, so it was good. Jessica, delicious deviousness are 2 words that Regé just used to describe his character, this world. What was it like for you? Your character, a little more, I don't want to say more, but certainly complicated. There's some nuance there. She becomes very conflicted halfway through this. Was that maybe the most interesting thing about her role for you? Or?
Yes, she's flawed and she's real and it's complex. I think when we begin the film, you think, oh, okay, this is simple. She's a victim. She's being undermined at work. He keeps shitting on her. But as the film goes on, you realize, something's not quite right about her too. And I was just saying this earlier, bullied people become bullies. There is no way to live in this relationship, as toxic as it is, and not have that traumatize her and have her... I mean, she starts to inflict it upon others.
Yeah.
It was definitely one of the appeals of the character to me.
And you played her so well. I mean, it was really
Thank
great
you.
to see that evolution. She took one turn, and then I was like, oh, wait, she is not who I thought she was.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It was really great to watch. Teaming up with Ray Gay, what was it like, the two of you on set? Was this your first time working with this gentleman? And were you a Bridgerton fan before?
I didn't watch Bridgerton when it came out, but when you were cast...
You have to say it now. Whatever you're debating on not saying has to be said.
When you were cast, my agent was like, you really should watch this. And I binged all of your scenes.
Okay.
I just watched the supercut, the reggae supercut.
Wait, where
like,
do I get the supercut?
The day before we met, and then of course once I got into it, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have watched this. I feel like I shouldn't have watched this just before we worked together.
Right.
I'm learning this for the first time. I did not know
I'm here
that
to
this
serve.
was the
You're
context in which I met you. This might explain a couple of things.
Oh my gosh. That's very
And yeah, I mean, we both realized, I think I realized very quickly you were actually quite nerdy, and we bonded over, why are you looking at me like you're not a nerd?
I didn't look at you like I'm not. I looked at you in my nerdiest way possible.
I stand in nerd solidarity.
Thank you.
Nerd solidarity all day
Thank
long.
Always.
Always.
Yeah, we would just talk about like Pokemon.
I love it.
Yeah, we're not very cool.
Oh,
we
gosh.
we really hit it off.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, clearly the chemistry's there. You two seem to get on very well, which is great to watch.
We pitched this relationship somewhere between siblings and exes, and I think that came across beautifully.
Yeah, I
It
think
did.
I felt like we hate each other, but we kind of love to hate each other.
That's the one. And that's the keys for a good bad guy. Just love the hate.
And it was fun for us to watch. We love to hate it too, in
Thank
the best
you.
way. Reggae, I got to show you this photo really quickly because this became a meme of all memes. You at Wimbledon, if you had to guess, what were you reacting to here? Do we know what play?
You know, like sports just bring out the passions in people. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember the specific moment. Like it all goes black
Right.
after a while, and then you kind of wake up afterwards.
Yeah.
But it was a great time. It was a great
was a great
experience.
time.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. And this is something we love to ask our younger selves, right? So you've got this photo of you, little white guy, adorable.
How old were you there?
I don't know.
What?
985 by the depth of that gaze.
Just an old soul.
Black and white headshot, like you're a theater actor in New York in the 70s.
And it's giving New York theater actor in the 70s.
I love it.
I think that kid would be thrilled to hear that.
Well, and that's what I wanted to know. What would you tell that younger kid about where you're headed, the success that's happening, and sort of what's coming next?
I tell him how jealous I am of him because I think he's more prepared for the Armani campaign than I am. That kid's rocking.
We just need you guys in black and white, and it's a joint spread, honestly. It's in your future, too.
Okay.